So, Lynn, as a teaching assistant with a focus on special needs, what does a typical day, if there is such a thing, look like for you?
Well, the thing about working in education is it's very different every day, which is great for those people who like that kind of variety. But in general, the day would start off with us meeting the students with specific disabilities and needs if they're disabled, and helping them get to the classroom, doing what they need to do and getting all their equipment there as well to set them up so that they can access the curriculum in the same way as everybody else.
What sort of equipment are you talking about?
Well, for example, some students need desks, special desks that slope in a certain way, or hearing equipment, and other ones need chairs, special chairs, because they can't fit in the normal chairs that everyone else uses.
Okay, cool. So, the first thing then is to get people ready to actually participate.
Yes.
What next?
Well, then basically we try and keep the students in the class with everybody as much as possible. So our job then would be to make sure that once they're in the classroom that all the students can access what the teacher has to teach them in the same way. So our job would be maybe to help them understand the instructions of what the teacher is expecting them to learn, and walk around the class seeing that everyone is on the right track and that they are able to do it. If the work is too difficult, we would have hopefully seen the work before and been able to show the teacher that it needed to be a little simpler, and we would simplify the instructions so that our students would be able to access that learning.
Okay. It sounds like you're making quite a lot of judgments on a regular basis as a lesson or as a day unfolds, on an individual basis in terms of people's ability, your students' ability to participate in that lesson and how best to do so.
Yes, the way it works in our school is generally we would work with a few students that we would get to know well. So we would know their ability, or where their difficulties lay and where their strengths lay.
Okay.
And so we would be able to help them accordingly.
Right. So if you look at your the role, what do you like, and if there's anything that you dislike, what's that?
Well, it's great working in schools. Schools are vibrant, lively places, and it's fantastic working with children. Most of our students really appreciate our help, and it's just wonderful to see that with a little bit of extra help, how well they can progress. And so that is very rewarding in itself. The difficulties are just that some of the students are quite challenging. Some people, enjoy that. But I mean, one of the downsides of it is that it's not very well paid, but it's a very good stepping stone for deciding whether teaching is in fact the career for you, and whether that would be something that you would like to do in the future, or else for someone who wants to do some work and help people, and maybe not everybody needs a huge income. So there can be a downside for some people, but it is overall it's a very rewarding career working with children and helping people.